I always felt I was assigned to the wrong chronological age. When I was in elementary school, I was the baby of the class and a year younger than the others. Despite being the youngest, I wanted to be friends with kids in the class ahead. From the time I began dating, I was attracted to much older men, and now it's younger ones. In elementary school, the nuns told us we had to set the example for the lower grades and be well behaved. I bought into this idea of being required to be a role model for the lower grades. Later, I realized I had been manipulated. Dr. Martin Martinez is a hero of mine for the position on aging and longevity he proposes. He has studied centurions around the world, healthy, vibrant individuals who are over 100 years old, and he's developed theories about how cultures assign expectations to chronological age. A culture determines what he calls portals of age. These portals are what people are supposed to fit into. The problem he exposes is that trying to fit ourselves into cultural expectations of our assigned chronological age can limit our possibilities, our choices, and our behavior. Often biological age has little to do with chronological age. Therefore, Dr. Martinez says, never tell your age. Don't allow the prevailing ideas from the culture to be thrust upon you and limit who you are right now. Briar wrote a fairy tale that smashes expectations about chronological age. Once upon a time, on the day of the celebration for Briar Rose's birth, 12 fairy godmothers are invited to the festivities. However, a 13th is left out. The reason is there are not enough golden plates for the 13th. One by one, the fairy godmothers present their gifts. The first bestows curiosity. The rest follow with the gifts of compassion, creativity, beauty, health, intelligence, playfulness, joy, and the appreciation of pleasure. Wisdom is the 10th gift. There is a disruption. The uninvited fairy godmother bursts in. She screams, "The princess will be pricked by a spindle on her 18th birthday. She will die." Luckily, the last fairy godmother has not spoken. She says, "The princess will not die. She will fall into a deep sleep. She will awaken at the age of 118 and will be greeted by a prince who is in love with her." It happens that on her 18th birthday, the curious princess wanders up a tower staircase, finds a spinning wheel, and pricks her finger. She falls into a 100-year slumber. There have been two ways people, particularly women, have tried to limit me with expectations about my chronological age. Jane, can I ask you how old you are? Starting when I was about 30, I began to answer, "Yes, you can ask." The inquirer soon realized I wasn't going to answer. I guessed that they wanted to figure out if they were younger or older than I. Were they using me to judge themselves? You see, I still feel pressured into being a role model. A storyteller I know argues, "I always tell my age, and I am proud to be a role model." Recently, a woman at a workshop told me, "I like to tell my age. I look younger, and I like people telling me that." Over time, women have said they wanted to be like me when they are my age. I was 30 when I was first told that. I have no idea how chronologically old this woman thought I was. In the last year, 3 females have said something like, "You're beautiful, Jane. I want to be like you when I'm your age." But I have mixed feelings about their compliment. I mean, call me beautiful, but why connect beauty to chronological age? When the prince greets the princess, she has been dreaming for over 100 years. He is a much younger man seeking an older woman. Despite the challenge of penetrating the thick, high hedge with thorns that surrounds Briar Rose, he pursues. From her dreaming, she has integrated the qualities bestowed on her by the fairy godmothers. The prince seeks a princess who has the richness and depth acquired from 100 years of a dream life. Briar Rose awakens to all her lusciousness. What a powerful woman Briar Rose must be. Mama Gina of Mama Gina's School of Womanly Arts says the following about lusciousness and deliciousness. Quote, "It has nothing to do with her chronological age and everything to do with how she connects to her womanly self and her pleasure." End quote. I don't want to be a role model for younger women. A fairy tale character such as Briar Rose serves as a rich source of inspiration for me. I want to be like the 118-year-old princess who has enriched her life by dreaming deeply and awakening the qualities bestowed by her godmothers at birth. I want the longevity of an ageless goddess like Briar Rose. And I want to be awakened to all my womanly lusciousness.